English Flow Podcast with Kay and Leo.
Hey, wonderful friends. Welcome back to another episode of the English Flow Podcast. I'm Key, and oh my gosh, I am so thrilled you decided to join us today because we have something really special coming up, a topic that will totally change how you think about learning English.
Hey everyone, I'm Leo and I'm just as excited as Kay. Seriously, if you've ever felt frustrated or bored or just stuck trying to study English the normal way, those long grammar lessons or endless vocabulary lists, then this episode is exactly what you need.
Yes. Today, we're going to talk about how to learn English without traditional studying. That's right, no boring textbooks, no memorizing endless lists, no feeling overwhelmed. Instead, we're sharing easy, natural, and even fun ways to improve your English every day without, the usual stress.
I love that because honestly, learning a language doesn't have to be a struggle, It should feel like an adventure, something you enjoy, something that becomes like a part of your daily life. And that's what we want for you today.
Exactly. We want you to feel excited and confident about learning English. We'll share tips and stories and practical ideas that you can start using right away. No pressure, just simple habits and tricks to help English flow naturally into your life.
And we're going to keep it friendly, relaxed, and fun, like having a chat with good friends. Because that's how language learning really works best.
So get ready to feel motivated and inspired. Whether you're listening while sipping your morning coffee, on your daily walk, or just chilling at home, this episode will help you see English learning in a brand new way.
Stick with us all the way to the end. We have some cool surprises and extra ideas that will make your English journey even easier and more enjoyable, I think.
All right, let's dive in and start making English learning fun and natural. No stress, just flow. Are you ready?
Let's go. Key, why do so many people find traditional English studies so hard or frustrating?
Oh, that's a great question, Leo. I think textbooks, they really tend to focus too much on grammar rules and, just endless vocabulary lists, which can be super dry and honestly just boring. And I think sometimes people, they just memorize words, but then they can't actually use them in real conversations. It's a huge disconnect.
Yeah, and I totally agree. I mean, the pressure to be perfect, it makes learners so afraid to make mistakes. So instead of practicing, they just avoid speaking altogether. It's a real shame.
Exactly. When you think about how kids learn their first language, nobody forces them to study grammar rules, right? They just listen, they copy, and they practice naturally. It's just so different.
That's so true. I mean, that's why changing your mindset from I have to study to I get to experience and practice English. That's so powerful. It really, really makes a difference.
It really is about making English a part of your life instead of just a school subject. That shift, that can make all the difference in the world, honestly. So, Leo, one simple but super powerful way to learn English without all that traditional pressure is really through immersion. It's just, surrounding yourself with English in your daily life.
Oh, absolutely. I mean, for example, I always tell people to just change your phone and your social media settings to English. It's such a small step, right? But your brain, it just gets this constant exposure to new words and phrases almost without even trying.
Yeah, it's true. And another big one for me, which I love, is to watch movies or TV shows that you absolutely love, but, watch them in English. You can totally start with subtitles in your native language and then, gradually switch to English subtitles and then eventually watch them without any subtitles at all. It's so effective.
Uh-huh. And music is also just so great for this. Just find songs that you really enjoy, look up the lyrics, and honestly, just sing along. It's so much fun and it really, really helps with your pronunciation and like picking up new vocabulary.
Oh, for sure. And podcasts, like, well, this one, for instance, are actually perfect for training your ear and, learning how native speakers talk in everyday conversations. They're just so natural.
Totally. So, Key, like, what are some of your absolute favorite shows or songs that you like personally use to learn English with? Just curious.
Oh, that's a good one. For shows, I really love watching sitcoms like Definitely Friends or How I Met Your Mother because the language is just so natural and like often really funny. And then for music, I'm a huge, huge fan of Ed Sheeran. His songs, they have really clear lyrics and they like always tell such great stories.
Ooh, great choices. I mean, listeners, if you want, definitely try those out and, tell us what you think. We'd love to hear it. So, like, another really, really effective way is to just use English during, like, simple daily tasks. Like, Kate, I know this sounds a bit strange, but talking to yourself in English, it actually, like, really works.
Oh, yeah, it totally does. For example, like when I'm cooking, I'll sometimes just say out loud, "Oh, I'm cutting vegetables now," or "Okay, now I'm boiling water." It helps my brain get used to like using English in such a natural way?
Uh-huh, exactly. And like a super simple one, but it's effective, is just labeling things around your house with sticky notes. Like, door, mirror, fridge, just so you see English words all the time. It's like constant exposure.
Yeah, totally. And even better, I think, is just trying to think in English about what you see or what you do. So, like, for instance, when you're walking, you can mentally say, "Oh, I see a red car," or like, "The weather is sunny today." This, like, mental narration, it really trains your brain and it helps improve your fluency so much.
That's so good. And hey, like, here's a fun challenge for our listeners out there. Try talking to yourself in English for like just 5 minutes a day about whatever you're doing. Just start with really simple sentences and like see how it feels. I mean, you might be surprised.
Yes, and it might feel a little awkward, I think, at first, but honestly, like the more you do it, the more natural it becomes. It really does. So, speaking of making things natural, I think technology like can totally transform learning English into something that's just like super fun and easy without it even feeling like you're studying at all.
Oh, for sure, Key. Like those apps, Duolingo or Memrise, they like totally turn vocabulary and grammar practice into like actual games. Like you can just play for like a few minutes each day and it doesn't feel like a chore.
Yeah, totally. And then like there are these language exchange apps like HelloTalk or Tandem that they just connect you with native speakers so you can like practice chatting casually, you can make new friends and like you just get real life experience. It's like so good.
Right? And obviously, YouTube has like tons and tons of channels that they teach English through stories or like daily conversations or even just like really interesting topics. It's like basically hanging out with English speakers without even like leaving your home. It's awesome.
Yeah. And podcasts are great too, obviously, like this one. Listening regularly, it really trains your ears for natural English sounds and like rhythms.
So, Kay, like, have you actually tried any of those language exchange apps yourself? Like, did you find them helpful?
Oh yeah, I totally have. I actually really love HelloTalk because it just feels like you're texting friends? And you can like correct each other's messages, which is like super helpful but also like really friendly and low pressure.
That's so cool. Like, listeners, if you want to, try these apps out, like, tell us what you think. Share your experience with us. Listening and reading are like super important, totally. But to like really improve, you actually need to use English by speaking and writing. That's where like the magic happens, I think.
Yeah, exactly. And like don't overthink it, just start simple. Like don't worry about complex sentences or anything. Just like say things like, "Oh, I'm happy," or "The weather is nice today?" The goal is like confidence, not like perfection from day one.
Yeah, and honestly, like mistakes are good. They They literally mean you're like trying and learning, right? Like the more you speak and write, the faster you're going to improve. It's like a guarantee.
Oh, for sure. And like a simple way to practice writing is just try writing short social media posts, like a few sentences in English. Or you could keep a journal, just like a sentence or two in English every single day. It adds up.
Yeah, I love that. And like if you feel a bit shy about speaking, which is totally normal, you could like just practice in front of a mirror or like even record yourself on your phone. It really helps build confidence and like lets you actually hear how you sound, which is like super helpful.
Okay, so sticking with the idea of like making it natural, I think one of the biggest things that many learners do, and it totally makes sense, is they like translate from their native language to English in their heads. And while it's like a natural instinct, it really, really slows down your speaking, right?
Oh, for sure. Like it's almost like you're doing double the work, you know? Like you're thinking in one language and then converting it. So, to really speed up and like get that fluency, you gotta like try thinking directly in English. It's like a total game changer.
Yeah, it totally is. And like how do you even start doing that? Well, I think you can just like begin by describing your surroundings or like your actions, just like mentally, right? In your mind.
Exactly. Like, let's say you're like sitting in a cafe, right? Instead of thinking, ooh, the coffee smells good in your native language, and then translating, just like directly think, the coffee smells good. Or the music is soft. Like, just keep it like simple thoughts.
Yes, and doing this regularly, like it seriously helps your brain process English way, way faster. So, when you actually speak, it like feels so much more natural and like fluent. It's a subtle but powerful shift.
Totally. And for all our amazing listeners out there, you should really like try this for just a few minutes daily. Seriously, just like dedicate 5 minutes to thinking only in English about like whatever you're seeing or doing, and just see how it changes your speaking over time. It's like a cool little experiment. So, speaking of like making things natural and like less of a chore, I think stories, movies, and TV shows are like super powerful. They just like make language so much more memorable because you're connecting words to emotions and like actual context, not just like a list.
Totally. Like, instead of just memorizing, you're like experiencing it. And one thing I always tell people is to like rewatch your favorite movies or TV shows multiple times. Seriously, each time you watch, you're gonna like pick up more vocabulary and more expressions. It's pretty wild.
Yeah, and I think like a super fun way to really like get active with it is to try role playing, like just repeat dialogue from the show or act like a character. You can even like change the ending of a story out loud. It's like so much fun. And honestly, it's great speaking practice.
I actually love doing this, especially like with friends or language partners. It really just like turns learning into a game, which is way more motivating, and it helps so much with like pronunciation and um, building your confidence to actually just like say the words out loud. Wow, what an amazing time we like had today. Thank you so, so much for joining us and spending this time with us on the English Flow podcast. We like truly hope you enjoyed all the tips and ideas on how to learn English without like studying in the usual way.
Yeah, it's been such a pleasure sharing this journey with you. And remember, learning English is not about being like perfect or rushing. It's like about enjoying the process, making it a part of your daily life, and celebrating every small step forward.
We we totally believe in you, and we're here to like support you every step of the way. So keep practicing, keep listening, and
If you found today's episode helpful or like inspiring, please take a moment to hit that subscribe button. Subscribing means you'll like never miss a new episode full of friendly conversations, useful tips, and encouragement to keep your English flowing naturally.
and if you really, really enjoyed it, don't forget to like leave a review or a comment. It really helps us reach more learners just like you who want to improve their English in a like relaxed, enjoyable way.
We also like love hearing from you. So, feel free to send us your questions, ideas, or like stories about your English journey. You're part of this community, and we want to like grow and learn together.
So until next time, take care of yourself, stay curious, and keep letting English flow into your life, little by little, every day. We can't wait to meet you again in the next episode.
Thanks again for listening. Have an amazing day. Keep smiling, and remember, you've like totally got this.
Bye for now, friends.
See you soon.